correct. To over the moon, they are idioms, very good. Collocations, synonyms, microwave, paperclip, and all that are compounds. Remember that compounds are word made up by two nouns, and they just construct one noun. Word with suffixes, very good, like illness, badly, useful. Words with prefixes, very good. Something that is before. Remember, a suffix goes after the main word and prefix goes before the main word. Then we have the word family, such as learn, learner, learning, learned. Here, Areli, I want to remark that it's very important to make the difference between lexical set and word family. Word family is when the main word has many different other, like with that word we can convert into adverbs, adjectives, nouns. In this case, for example, learn. Learn, the noun is learner. The action is learning with ing. For example, the verb in past is learned. Or the passive verb. Whereas a lexical set is about the family. I mean, like sorry, the same area, the same topic. That is the main difference between word and lexical set. And finally, bear, flower, flower, see, which, right. They are homophones. Sorry, it's because they have a different writing. Let's say they have a different spelling, but the pronunciation is the same, or basically, or very similar. So, for example, there is not much difference between which and which, right? So that is basically the homework. So I want to know if all of you understand. So please tell me, Francisco and Areli, do you understand it? Or you have a question? You have a doubt? For example, I think Francisco got all of them right. I could see. Yeah, Francisco got it. Nice job. Nice job, Francisco. Nice job. I'm very happy about your result. Okay. Very good. So let's move on meanwhile. Now let's go with the next one. This was another exercise, and Francisco has already answered indeed. Uh-huh. 2 hours of study. Yes, Francisco. Don't worry. This is part of learning. This is part of learning. And maybe some of them will take you more than 2 hours. Today's topic, for example, it takes like 1 week to learn it perfectly, to be honest. But later on, we can talk about that. All right. So in this case, Areli, you had some sentences, and in those sentences, here I have the lexical terms, as you can see over here. Here I had the lexical terms: compound, synonyms, and so on, multi-word verb. And you had to put the correct use according to the word and according to the context. So that we can learn what is the term, what is the lexic function. Next class, after this class, we're going to talk about function too. So, Francisco, you got one. According to you, number one is F. For you, weekend is word with suffix. Weekend. All right. According to you, number two, it's B. Word family, architecture. According to you, three, it's A. Watch the world go by, compound. For D, multi-word verb, rodent. 5C, lexical set, met. For you, met is a lexical set. And finally, 6G. You say that unusual is word with prefix. Okay. It looks fine, to be honest, but I'm not really sure. What's your opinion, Areli? I know that you didn't attend the last class, but do you think that Francisco is all right? Or would you change one of Francisco's answer? Or give me your own, maybe. Give me your own answers. There are more attendees. Hello, everybody. Yadira and Anselmo, how are you? Okay, we're checking the homework I let on WhatsApp exercise. So I don't know if you did it. Let me know if you did it. Okay, hello Yadira and welcome. Welcome. I think you are a new student, right? You are a new student. Okay, hello everybody. Yadira, I need to know if you are a new student because then I need to add you in the WhatsApp group. And I need to know also Anselmo and Yadira if you can listen to me properly. Okay, thank you, Yadira. Thank you. Now, welcome back. I know that you have sometimes some seats. It's difficult for you to attend all the classes. But don't worry. As I was telling Areli and Francisco, there is a platform that is called Edmodo. Have you heard about it or have you used it? Have you used Edmodo platform? Okay, very good, Yadira. Yes, because I'm going to be uploading the videos from the classes, from the two previous classes, and I am also going to be uploading readings, extra exercises, videos, and so on. All the material that you need. But I just need to wait for my coordinator to give me the final list so that I can include all of you. And later on, I'm going to give you a code with like you will be using to access to this platform. Don't worry, Alberto. Don't worry. I'm gonna upload a tutorial maybe on WhatsApp so that you can start checking how it works. It's very easy. You just need to have my code, the code that I'm going to be providing you, and later on you just log in with that code, and then you will all the activities will appear. All of a sudden, you just need to click on them and start working. Uh-huh. There will be documents, videos, and so on. Okay, so Yadira and okay, yes, Francisco, of course. Maybe you are doubting because you said number three. Watch the world go by. Now you are changing for number four. What did you say was number four? I just need to go back. You say that number four is D and number three is A. So you change them. For you, number four is not D anymore. It's A, compound. Is that right? Don't worry. This is a matter of practicing. This is a matter. Okay, very good, Francisco. Yadira and Anselmo, did you do your homework? Don't worry if you didn't. I totally understand. Don't worry. Okay, thank you, Yadira. Don't worry. Don't worry. It's okay. All right. So I'm going to give you the answers very quickly. As I told you, you're going to be watching the video on Edmodo later on. Okay. Very good. So here are the answers. Uh-huh. If you are looking for a cultural experience or a weekend break, in this case, it's A. Compound. It's a compound because we are joining weekend with break. And if we make the two, we are talking about our rest. A weekend break, a rest, but in the weekend. Okay, so it is a compound. Okay, Francisco, let me know if you are right because I cannot change the answers like that. So let me know if you are right. For number two, it is C indeed. It just moved, but it's letter C. Don't worry, it's okay. Famous for its beautiful architecture, that's a lexical set. Uh-huh. Architecture, streets, and cathedral. Okay, so these three words, architecture, streets, and cathedral, are part of the same lexical set that we're talking about buildings, about places. Uh-huh. We're talking about cathedrals, streets, things of the city. So they come from the same area. Now, for the next one, number three, watch the world go by. It's letter D, multi-word verb. Okay, what is a multi-word verb? Because we have watch the girl walk by. First, I have watch, then I have an object, and then I have another verb with a preposition. So a multi-word verb, remember, is when we have more than one verb. Maybe we can have two or objects in the middle of these two verbs, and so on. Uh-huh. Then number four is letter F, broadened, okay, which means word with suffix. Uh-huh. In this case, the suffix is a br. Uh-huh. The broadened. All right. Is a dent because broad. You know what is broad, right? Like outside the line. All right. So in this case, with the end, we're talking about a noun. And the next one, have number five, met. It's letter B, the word family. Okay, what is the word family? Where we remember we can say meeting, uh-huh, the meet. So in this case, it doesn't have like the other family members, but you remember that met can be transformed into all of it. Here we have the meats. Uh-huh. You see meat and met and meats. Uh-huh. So that means that they come from the same family. Mhm. And finally, inusual, which is word with prefix on that makes it negative. Okay, so I need to know so far if you have a question. This was for homework. Maybe you don't understand clearly because you didn't attend last class, but I need to know if you can understand at least this part. So please let me know. Cuckoo. Do you understand this part or do you want me to explain one word? Let me know. Let me know. Let me know. I can explain it. I can explain it. I can give you more examples too. Okay, Francisco, I mean, like, no, that you have no doubt. Yes. Okay. The last two answers. Met. Okay. I don't know if it is very clear, Yadira, but here I have met that is in past and meets that we're talking about the meetings about when we have reunions with people. Okay, so Yadira, the answer here is B, word family, because a word family resembles to the word that have the same root, let's call it. For example, the verb, the root is meet. With this meet we can say the past that is met. We can say the noun that is meet or meetings. Uh-huh. And so on. So from this special word, we can divide it and have others. Uh-huh. Other kind of other words with different meanings. In this case, meet is the verb, for example. But if I say meet or meetings, I have a noun. Uh-huh. So that's why this is a word family. I'm going to give you another example. The word learn, like we saw previously, learned. From learned, we can have the noun learner, the noun learning, or the action learning. Uh-huh. Then I also can, for example, with the word usual, I can have the verb, the adverb, sorry, usually. I can have the adjective inusual in negative, and so on. So that means that we have the same family, the same part of the word, but with different functions. Uh-huh. And the last one, it's unusual with a prefix because here the word is usual. We all know that. But if I add on, I will make it, this is a prefix. I can make it this into from positive into negative. Remember that some of the prefixes help me to make negative forms. For example, legal, illegal, right? If I add ill, I have illegal. Responsible, irresponsible. Unusual, usual, sorry, unusual, and so on. Okay, I don't know if that is clear for you, Yadira, or if you have a question of another one. Okay, thank you. Somebody else? No doubts? Please are clear? Okay, I think there is no doubt. So I will continue with the next topic that is called phonology. Okay, so with this, I have already finished the part that is from Lexis. As I told you, I will be providing you all the slides in Edmodo as soon as I have the list. And with this, I finish unit number 2. Okay, so I'm going to be back a little bit to the main chart, that is this one, that is about the first module. Remember, in the first module, we're going to be looking at the language aspects, or well, the language characteristic, which is divided into two: skills and aspects. So far, we have checked lexis. So I'm going to write here a stick. All right, we have already checked grammar. And today we're going to be checking phonology. And I just love this topic. I love phonology. It's, I think, one of my best motivations when I was in the degree. Phonology is so nice. Some people might think that it's difficult, but indeed it is not. Or when you like it, it is not that difficult. Okay, so I need to know: have you ever heard or have you ever taken some courses about phonology? Mhm. So I'm reading you guys about phonology. Tell me your experience with phonology. Francisco never. Oh my gosh, heard of it only. All right. Maybe we can even have a class of phonology, like not only TKT, but also provide a course of a specific phonology. Especially us, we are teachers, and we need to say the correct pronunciation. Never really. Okay, don't worry. Oh my gosh. So I have a very, but I know a little bit of it. Okay, very good. Don't worry. IPA. That means the IPA. This is about the phonemic chart, right? Yes, cool, cool, Francisco. Yes, it's good to have an idea of this. Very good. So let's start then with this class that is called phonology. All right, just let me upload the presentation here. hmm Here it is. Okay. So this is the third topic that is called phonology. Basically, what you need to know is that phonology is the study of the sound features used in language to communicate meaning. Okay? So phonology, we're going to be studying the sounds mainly. Okay? Like uh-huh. You are more familiar with phonetics. Okay, very good. Most students and most teachers are more familiar with phonetics. However, in TKT we don't look at phonetics like that. We talk more about phonology, like the study, like the measure, the main part of the sounds. Okay, so in this case, phonology is that the study of the sounds, because you know that you can change meaning just by saying a word in a different way. We're going to look at those examples like that. But first of all, I want to show you this chart that is called the phonemic chart. Have you ever heard about this phonemic chart? In most books, we have this let me give you, we have these signs when talking about pronunciation. Sometimes above the letters, or above the letters we can have these kind of signs. Sorry. Have you ever seen look at them? Have you ever looked at these symbols? Very good. So they are come from the phonemic chart. Okay. So I don't know about you. I need to know on dictionaries too. Yes, Jadira. Also on dictionaries, on translators. Sometimes when you go through Google and you look at the translation, sometimes they appear in them. Very good. On dictionaries, very good. So nice. Okay, so I need to ask you. Oh, the teacher has just left. Maybe he got some problems with his connection. All right. So I need to know if all of you have a video camera. We can have a class with videos because I need to know your pronunciation. So let me know if you have a camera on. Yes. Okay. Francisco say yes. Who else has a camera? Okay, Areli, but I think I can try it. Do you have like a frontal camera? Is that in the front? Okay, Yadira, very good. Don't worry. Maybe I can try it, and if it doesn't work, don't worry. You can do it behind the camera. I mean, behind the phone. You can make the pronunciation and so on. But I will try it. Okay, I will try it. I will try it. Obviously, you will have a notification. Obviously, it will say, the teacher is asking you to open your camera, something like that. Okay, just try it. And if it doesn't work, don't worry. You can do it on the other side. That's okay. So don't worry. Anselmo, you were out for a bit. Is that okay? Are you okay? Anselmo, are you okay, Anselmo? Okay, we have another student, Gio. Welcome. Welcome, Gio. How are you? Okay, I am asking Anselmo about if we can have like a session with cameras. But now you are five, so this is going to be impossible with five. It's only with four people. Uh-huh. Okay, don't worry. Don't worry. Hi, Gio. Welcome. Okay. Well, I will try. I'm gonna give you the notification so that we can have on cameras and we can practice the pronunciation because today is a pronunciation class. Okay, so I'm gonna send you the invitation for the camera and try to accept it. And if it doesn't work, don't worry. You can do it in front of your camera or cell phone or whatever you are using. Okay, so don't worry. So I'm going to start with him. Okay, so I am sending you the invitations. Don't worry. If it doesn't work, don't worry. Don't pressure yourselves. Okay, I think Nareli, in yours it doesn't work. It doesn't even let me go. So don't worry, Areli. You can do it in front of your camera. Don't worry. Yadira, it doesn't work with yours either. Sorry. Hello, Francisco. How are you?
Hello, teacher. I'm
Okay,
fine.
nice.
How are you?
I'm okay. I'm okay. Thank you. Thank you very much. Okay, I'm trying to send invitations to the others. Okay.
Okay, I will stay here.
Okay, Anselmo, it doesn't let me either. I don't know why. Are you in the with your cell phone, right? And with you, yes, I could. Okay, yes, Yadira, that would be a good idea. Maybe you can go to your laptop, but please do not disconnect this moment. Okay, hold on. Let me. That's better. Okay. Someone is trying. Okay, so Yadira, if you want to, you can try it, but please do not close your account right now because I need. Hello, Gio, is that you? Gio, is that you?
Yeah, I think I had to activate the voice. I'm sorry. Can you hear
No,
me?
that's okay. That's okay. Don't worry. Okay, the good point of this is like we can talk a bit. If you think that it's too
You
noisy
can
or you don't understand,
you
okay,
can hear
let
me,
me know,
right?
please.
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you perfectly, Gio.
Look, I have another set of speakers. Like throwing the output for the sound. So I don't know if that bothers you. Could like you could hear the echo or something.
A little bit, but I got told uh,
Like, can
I
you hear
got told
yourself?
the volume, my computer. I just set it like the sound. Don't worry, it's okay.
All right.
We're just trying.
All right. Cool.
Okay, very good. So let's wait a little bit for Yadira, and as soon as she comes, we can start. Meanwhile, let's try with some pronunciation. Okay, so the ones that don't have a camera, like which in your case, Areli and Anselmo, don't worry. Don't worry, but we try it with us, okay? So first the first sample, like an E with 2 points, okay? And in this case, it's a long E. So repeat after me. Okay, I want to listen to this. Please. Okay, Yadira, it's a problem. Um, can you Yadira please reduce the volume, turn it down a little bit? Okay, very good. So I think our colleagues are having problems with this with the echoes related to the chat. So we are not gonna do it for today. Mhm. But I want you to do it with your cameras and your, let's say, behind the cam. Okay. So I'm going to put this out for this moment, and I want you to do it like alone. Don't worry, but it's important for you to repeat. Uh-huh. So that's why I brought a video. So don't worry.
It's not working anymore. What happened?
Okay. That's it, guys. It's because your classmates are having some problems. Okay. Now I need to know if you understand me. If you can hear me properly, let me know, please. Okay. Thank you, Anselmo. Okay, that's okay. I think we are here like that, right? Okay, so because we have some echoes and so on, so sometimes it's kind of disturbing. But don't worry. We can continue with the sounds. That's why I upload a video, and I want you here. You have some pronunciation stuff. Okay, so I want you to repeat. This is for you to check at the phoneme. That means the symbol you saw before, and at the same time you you look at the symbol and then you repeat and so on. Okay, I know that this is difficult because I cannot hear you and I cannot see if you did the correct pronunciation, but if you have a question I can repeat the video. So can you please repeat this word and so on? Okay, so I am gonna do it with the video and I want you to do the same. Okay.
Pa.
Okay, so repeat pa.
Soup.
Soup. All right, so here we have the B. And this is the phonetic symbol. It doesn't change from the alphabet. Indeed, it's the same. The symbol is p, or the phoneme is p, and the sound is p also. Sup. All right.
B.
B. All right. As in bat. We have the same phoneme and the same pronunciation. B. Bat.
Bat. T. Light.
Okay. T. Light. I hope you are doing it behind your screen, okay? Da, like dog. The dog.
Dog. K.
K.
Cap.
Cap.
G.
J.
Bag.
Bag.
M.
M.
Man.
Man.
N.
N.
Rain.
Rain.
Ng.
Ng.
King.
King.
F.
Okay, so I will put a pause here. As you can see, in the very first of them, you had the same symbol, the same phoneme, and the same pronunciation. Okay, but for example, in this one, this is maybe a new symbol for you. It's a new phoneme. All right, and whenever you see like this thing with a kind of a long thing here, this is the ing. All right. So whenever you see this, it's because it might have an ing or a g termination. All right, and a g ending. Right now, let's continue with the f, like fish.
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 V.
V, as in van.
Van. Th.
Th,
Thumb.
thumb.
The. Mother.
Mother.
S.
S,
Mouse.
mouse.
Z.
Z,
Zebra.
zebra.
Sh.
Sh,
Shoe.
shoe.
Z.
Z,
Television.
television.
H.
Ha,
Hand.
hand.
Ch.
Ch,
Cheese.
cheese.
J.
J,
Jet.
jet.
R. Right.
Right.
L.
L,
Log.
log.
Y.
Ya,
Yo-yo.
yo-yo.
W.
What?
Whale.
Whale. Okay, so far so good. Here we have only the consonants. Okay, so as you can see, there are some symbols, as I told you, which are called phonemes that are maybe not very common for you, such as the j or the ch. So far, tell me, is that okay for you? Is the sound okay? Or do you want me to repeat one of these symbols, one of these names? Please let me know. I'm reading you. All good? Okay, thank you, Gio. Thank you. What about the others? Unfortunately, I can't hear you. That is the problem. I wish I could hear you. I wish I could see your pronunciation. I wish I could like like show you everything or give you more words. Unfortunately, I can't. Okay, thank you, Francisco. Ah, okay, okay, Gio. Maybe that was the point. Yes, don't worry. I mean, like, don't worry if we cannot do it like that. Uh-huh. Just try to do it as I told you, opposite the camera, try to repeat it. Uh-huh. So don't worry. We can do it like that this time. Maybe later on, maybe one day we can get together. Maybe you can come to Tasco as an excuse. Uh-huh. And maybe we can continue practicing with this. Uh-huh. Yes, I know, I know. Don't worry, Gio. Okay, so we're going to continue with the vowels. Okay, here you need to pay lots of attentions because in vowels we have too many different sounds. Okay, so please pay attention to this, and I will make a pause as long as you want. Okay,
E.
repeat E. As I told you, here you have two points or triangles. Let's call it like that. And this is like the long E. E. Like
C.
C.
I.
E. Okay. This E is like the short one. E only. All right. Like in
Swim.
swim.
E.
A.
Bed.
Bed.
A.
An.
Cat.
Cat. Okay. This is a little bit nasal. All right. So you need to have like something like cat. It's cat. That is the correct pronunciation of cat. Mhm. And it is represented like a E below and E up. Uh-huh.
R.
Ah,
Car.
car. This is British.
Cup.
Cup.
O.
Oh,
Lock.
lock. No, I am not, but I am. No, I am not. Don't worry. But I will be uploading this video, and I am going to also providing you a web page in which you can download the phonemes work, the phonemes framework. So don't worry. I just want you to remark these two sounds: the sound of the sound of this one and this one. This one that is kind of a triangle is like very short, like cup. And this sound is like an A with an O, but very short, like gold. Or lock. You see? So be careful with this because there are many confusions between these two. Okay, so I might continue.
Or.
Oh, like
Ball.
ball.
Uh.
Uh,
Book.
book. Okay, now you know that it's not book. Many teachers, professors say book. Book, sorry, but it's more like book. I have a book. Got it?
Ooh.
Ooh,
Two.
two.
Uh.
Uh,
Shirt.
shirt.
Uh. Father.
Father.
A.
Okay, before we continue, let me tell you that this is the most common one. It is called schwa. It is the famous sound schwa. And in English, many words have a schwa voice, have a schwa phoneme. Okay, because you know that in English it's not very common to pronounce the whole letter or the whole, in this case, vowel. Uh-huh. like usually. All right, we don't say usually, we say usually. All right, so this schwa is this noun of, sorry, the letter A in the middle has the sound. Okay, in this case the schwa, call it schwa. Now let's continue with the diphthongs. Okay, the diphthongs are basically two vowels together. In this case we start with A, like eight. Mhm.
8.
Eight.
I,
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 oi,
oi, like
boy,
boy.
o,
Uh,
arrow,
arrow.
ow,
Ow.
house,
House.
air,
Uh,
chair,
chair.
ear,
Ear.
deer,
Deer.
ur,
Uh. Well, they didn't pronounce it tourist. Tourist. Okay, very good. So, how did you find, guys? How did you find this video? Tell me. I'm reading you. Okay, I have a new attendee today, Layla. Hello, Layla. How are you? Welcome. Yeah, it is really interesting, Francisco, and you will know why. Cool and helpful. Thank you, Gio. Did you have any problems with the pronunciation? You know that this is mostly British. All right. Remember, TKT is based on teaching with like it's like the pet and kid. They are based on Cambridge University. Okay, so most of it, or most of this is British. We're gonna find a lot of articles, a lot of sounds of British. Uh-huh. So I have a new attendee. I just want to say hello, Leila, Soraya. How are you? I need to know if you can hear me properly. The Poshy accent, definitely. I totally agree with you, Gil. But we all know sometimes feel a little bit British, right? In my case, I love British accent, although most of the times I don't practice it. I think I look a little bit fancy if I do it. Leila, are you there? Hello, Leila. How are you? Can you hear me? Okay, meanwhile she's writing, I will go back to the presentation. Okay, here we go. And here I have the other phonemic chart. Well, I have it here, all of them. They are the same ones as the video, just in the different order. Okay, if you Google it, you will find this phonemic chart in different presentations. Okay, in this case, it's divided into vowels and consonants. Monophthongs, that means only one letter or only one sound, and diphthongs, which means the sound of two letters. Okay, so very good. Me too. I love the Beatles. Let it go. No, let it be, right? That is the song. Sorry, got confused. All right. So very good. Here we have all the sounds. Most of them are very difficult sometimes because we are not used to look at this phoneme, for example. It's like a D and number 3. And this is the pronunciation J, like June. Uh-huh. Right? Or for example, this that is like the only 3. That is like television. This is like the J. This is like the J, and this is the Jean. All right? June, television. All right? Yes. Or for example, this that is like a long S, that is the sound sh, like shawl. Or for example, the difference between these two. All right. One, it's with a darker color and the other one is like in gray color. It's because of the voice, okay, of the tense. That means like this is voiceless and this is voiced. What is voiceless? That means that it doesn't have to make any sound with your teeth or with your, sorry, with your mouth and your teeth and your lips. It is like just like think. You see, no vibration. Think. But in the second one, like this, you need to have a little bit of vibration. This. Okay, so try to repeat it in your house or wherever you are. Think this. Try to make this as it got a vibration. This. Yeah. So the next one, for example, the ch, that is a T and a long S or F. I don't know. This is the cheese. The ch. Then, for example, we have the end, the long end. That is the end of like in this case, sing. And this is the end, the normal end. Now, sing. So be careful with this. As I told you, the great ones are the ones that doesn't make any sound, like p, t, k, f. Right? As you can see, I am not making any vibration. I am making the sound, but I am not making any vibration. K, Whereas in these ones, I need to make vibration, just like the W, the what? Yes. Okay. You see, I make the vibration, a very short one, but I make it. Okay, now, most of the parts, what is very, very difficult is the vowels. The consonants are more or less okay. If you know these symbols, these phoneme symbols, then you will get it. But the problem sometimes are the vowels. Because, for example, the A can be represented in different ways. I can highlight, for example, this far and up. Or I don't know. Let me give you, or for example, the cat. The difference between far and cat. So that sometimes makes difficult. Now, I'm gonna give you a trick. Whenever you have these 2 points, sometimes triangles, okay, it's because they are long, like shoot. They are not like shoot. They are shoot, with long. Whereas when it is just like this U alone is the short one. Good. Okay, did you see the difference between good and should? I am stressing this and I am making it longer. Or for example, this one, sheep and ship. Here we have an excellent example. Okay, sheep, like long, sheep, ship. There is a bad word that I don't want to say, but it has the same meaning. Maybe you thought about it. That when we have it long, it makes a thing, and we have it short, it makes another thing. Okay, now let's continue. For example, as I told you, this sound, the E down, it is the schwa. This is a very common word, phoneme in English, like teacher. As you can see, I am not saying teacher. I am not saying teacher. I am saying teacher. Okay, this is British, remember, teacher. All right, and many British at the end have this schwa, teacher, vowel, water. So be careful with this schwa sound. And finally, diphthongs that we have already talked is when we have the 2 of them, like wait, show. So this is your first homework for next class. Obviously, to learn this phonemic chart, or at least have a look at it. Have a look at these symbols. Try to practice at home. I am going to provide you a link in which you can download the vowel sound, and you just have to click on one of them and you will get the word, and you have more exercises, and it's very, very, very interesting. I really recommend it. Okay, so now I'm going to continue. All the symbols represent phonemes, which are the smallest units of sounds that can make the difference to meaning in a language. Okay, these phonemes are important because that will depend on the meaning. As I told you, if I say I bought a ship and I bought a sheep, All right. So in this case, if I say ship, maybe you might get confused with animal. But indeed, I am saying the ship, like the boat. And or maybe I bought a sheep for my farmhouse. And maybe you are thinking about this one. Okay. So that's why pronunciation is very important. Right now, I'm going to continue with this. Here we have an example. In the word books, the S or this shows that something is in plural. So the sound S has meaning and it's a phoneme. All right. So in this case, whenever we heard S, for example, we know that it's because it's a plural at the end. Another example is the distinction between S and Sh. For example, so and show, soak and shock, etc. This is called distinguishing. Uh-huh. This is the correct word to distinguish the words. Mhm. The phonemes of a language are represented in writing by phonetic symbols. That, for example, the word beautiful is written beautiful. Okay, so this is the phonetic correct of this word. This is the correct form of this word. Got it? Beautiful. Or television, indeed is television. You see, and here I have another schwa, television, even though it's an O, television. Each phonetic symbol represents only one phoneme. Unlike, for example, the letter A can be represented with N as in hat, the A as in made, and the schwa in usually. Okay, so that's why it's very important to understand this. All right, this is another concept. Okay, Judith is sending me a message. I'm gonna resend her the invitation, so just wait a little bit, please. I'm going to resend the invitation to Judith. Meanwhile, analyze about the minimal pair because this might be a question on your sample test. Okay, so have a look at what we've just said, analyze it. Meanwhile, I am sending the invitation to her. Okay, so far so good with this explanation, with the phonemic chart. Are you scared of this? Are you in shock? Tell me, I want to read you. Meanwhile, I'm going to send the invitation to Judith. Okay, nobody's typing. So tell me what's your opinion about this. We're going to do some exercises in a moment. Okay? We're going to do some exercises. So I need to know if you're correct. Okay, welcome, Judith. Welcome to the class. We are checking about the phonemic chart. Maybe you know about this, about the sounds of the letters, about the sounds of words. Welcome. So I have already explained this chart. I'm gonna explain it all these symbols later on, all these phonemes. But so far, welcome and continue with the class. Okay. Now I'm gonna explain you a minimal pair. It's a pair of words that vary by only a single sound, usually meaning sounds that may confuse English learners, like the F and V. As you know, in English, the F and the V are very similar. For example, fan and van. All right, especially in listenings. Have you ever heard? Yes, don't worry, Arely, little by little. Yes, yes, I will provide with all the information you need. All right. So, especially in listening, have you ever seen our students that say, "But I understood this"? He said this word, and indeed it was not that word. Or even us as teachers, sometimes it's difficult for us to get the difference between these ones. For example, fan and van, or the and e. Example, desk and disc, the desk and disc, because they are very short and they are very similar. So in this case, these are called familiar pairs. I'm sorry, minimal pair. Okay. In your TKT exam, you might have a question like, underline the minimal pair. And you will say, what? Now you know that a minimal pair are the words that are, or the letters, the phonemes that are similar in two words. So that I hope you get a correct mark in this one. Now I will continue. Aggregation of sounds. I have already explained you about this, so I'm going to go very, very quickly. The sounds, well, you know that the vowels are, we all know that A, B, A, E, I, O, U, all right? But the sound is different sometimes depending on the word. Okay, they can be short, like the schwa, or the or can be long, like or oh. The diphthongs that are moving from vowel sound to another within a single syllable. Example, make. We have here the two, the and the I, make. Or so, like the schwa and the so. Then the consonants, well, we all know the consonants. Okay, here I have the explanation, but this is not really important. The important thing is that you need to know that they are the p, the t, and so on. And sometimes, as I was telling you, we have vibration of our voice, like in this one, the b. Okay, try to do it b, d, j, j. Okay, you have vibration here and here. Je, touch it. Touch your throat. Je, g, d, b. Try to pronounce it and you will see some vibration there. Okay? So try to do it. Don't worry. Don't worry. Try to do it so that you can feel the vibration there. And also we have the unvoiced sounds. Okay? That means that we don't have any vibration. If you can touch here, try to say p. There is no vibration. Okay, so try to do it really. Maybe I will look very funny doing it here. Maybe you are laughing at me, but that's okay. The point is to learn. Okay, so try to do it alone. Try to do it yourself. Touch your throat. Try to make the sounds and you will feel the vibration. Very good. Now here is a chart. As I told you, I will share this presentation with you in Edmodo, and I have here all the short vowels: the e, the the a, the o, the the e, and the ang. All right, these are the sounds, and the long ones: e, u, a, o, o. And the diphthongs also: e, I, o, ow, e. Very good. And also all the consonants. Okay, if you try them: p, t, ch, k, f, f, s, sh. Okay, so there is no vibration here, but the voice ones I do have vibration: b, d, j, j, v, z, 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 m, n, ng, sh, h, l, r, v, j. Okay, so try to do it, guys. I'm gonna give you like 2 minutes for you to try them. If you don't understand one, let me know so that I can make you the sound. Okay, so I'm gonna give you like 1 minute to try it in your houses, so that you can check the how you have the vibration, the long ones. Try to practice them. The best way of doing this is by practicing. So I'm going to give you 1 minute for you to practice. Unfortunately, I can't hear you. I wish I could hear you so that I can see that you are really doing it, but I can't because of the echo and stuff. Okay, the sound of the last unvoiced is the sh, like in sheep. Uh-huh. Sh. Ah, this is the ch, like in cheese or chess. Huh? Yes, yo, that's it. The ch, like cheese, chess. The T and an F. It's like the ch. That's the sound. Most of the times, but there are also other examples in which you can have this one, and it doesn't have to be in reality a ch. But most of the times it's the ch, the ch. hmm Let me know. Let me know if you have a question. Let me know. Try them. Try them. Practice them. Because we're going to be doing an exercise in a moment. Uh-huh. Fortunately, you don't have to write a word with these phonemes, but you must identify them. So you are not going to write. You're not going to have beautiful. Put it into phonemes. No, no, no. But you're going to have in the test these phonemes. You will have maybe this phoneme or maybe this. And you will need to identify what word it is making. Mhm. Okay, so I will continue. Okay, very good. Yes, sometimes that happens, yo. Yes, Judith, of course, I can repeat the diphthongs. Okay, so if you can repeat after me, ear, ua, I, oi, e, ao, a. Like for example, this one as in make, a make. Uh-huh. Right? Let me think of another one. This one, for example, hurt. The hurt. Like with this to hurt. Uh-huh. Or let me think of another one. Um uh Cry. For example, in this one. Cry. Is that clear now, Judith? Yes? Okay, don't worry. We're going to have more examples of this. So I will continue, guys. Don't worry. Now, here we have this phonetic exercise. Here we go. These are easy ones indeed. Transcribe the phonetics into words. So here I have the phonetic symbols, and here I have the words. So what you have to do is to write here the words. You can do it here in the platform, in the chat, or you can do it in your notebook. Okay, so don't worry. If you feel more comfortable in your notebook, you can do it. Okay, so I want you to guess what these words are. We have the phonetics, but I need the word. Okay, so please write it down on your notebook or here in the chat. I'm gonna give you 10 minutes maximum because they are very easy. Okay, and as soon as you have them, okay, we can check. If you have a question in one, let me know. Okay, let me know. Let's see how good you are at phonetics. Maybe you discovered that this is good for you and maybe you are good at this and you can dedicate your life studying phonetics. Why not? Okay. I just want to remark the difference between phonetics and phonology. Phonology is the study, it's like the science, the branch of the linguistics that studies the sounds. And phonetics are the uses of these sounds, which are the phonemes. Okay, so in case you have problems with phonemes and phonetic and phonology, this is phonology is the study, the science, let's call it like that, and phonetics are the symbols, the study of the symbols. Okay, just let me know if you have written the answers on your notebook. Please just write to me, I'm done, or I have finished, or something like that, so that I can see if you have finished. Mhm. And don't wait that long, for if you haven't written me. Okay, try to guess the word. Some of them are very easy, very short. Uh-huh. So they are very, very easy somehow. Later on, you will look at more difficult ones. Mhm. But so far, these are the easiest ones. Okay, thank you, Judith. You are done. Don't worry. I'm gonna share you the answers of this exercise so that you can check and you can correct yourself. Mhm. Okay, I have one that has already finished. What about the others? I need to know if you have finished. Yes. Obviously, I cannot tell you which word, um, because they changed them. Obviously, it's an international exam, so they are updating all the exams. Okay, you don't have to write. I just want to make this clear, Judith. You are not going to write the word. You are going to have the word already, and you're going to have the symbols. For example, the word, I don't know, this one, bet. So what is the correct symbol? This one or this one or this one? And you just need to choose to underline. But it's good for you to practice with writing, so that you can know more about this. At the end of this section, at the end of this lesson, we're going to have a practice like in the test, how you will be asked in the real test. We always have this practice at the end of one topic. This is just practice for the class, but at the end you will have the practice for the real test. Uh-huh. Okay, I am waiting for the others. Let me know as soon as you finish, please. Please, Anselmo, Gio, Francisco, Yadira, Leila. Please let me know as soon as you finish. Okay, Yadira, thank you very much. You are done too. I have two. Okay, Areli unfortunately had to leave. She sent me a message that she had a compromise, but she will look at the video later. Okay, thank you, Francisco. You wrote the words here. According to you, those are the words. Okay, we're gonna check them out. But it looks so nice, huh? To be honest, you are learning very quickly, very, very quickly. Okay, so you still have 1 minute left. Okay, so maybe Gio and the other teachers are working on them. You still have 1 minute left. Your bath was done. Okay, very good. Lexis, meanings. Okay, we still have like less than 1 minute for Anselmo and Leila. Okay. Okay, so time's up. Time's up. Okay, Leila. Leila, don't worry. If you can write, don't worry. Um, but I hope you can look at the answers. Okay, so here are the answers. Let's check bet. Now you know that is this one. It's the same. As you can see, it's the same phonetic, the same phonemes with the same word. Okay, dog. Okay, this is not like dog or duke. It's dog. The dog. This is it. Big. It's not big. It's like big. Soil. This is the oil. This is a diphthong. Soil. Day. And that's another diphthong. Man. Now you know that this A it's a little bit nasal. Man. Woman. Okay, it's not like woman or women. It's like woman. In this case, like the and this case is the schwa, woman. And finally, maybe you will get surprised because of the R. You will say, where is the R? But as you know, in British English, they don't pronounce the R. They say girl. Have you ever heard these British people? Girl. So this is because it's British. Maybe in the America, maybe they will have a short R here in the American English. Maybe here, but in this case, as it is British, it is G only. Very good, Francisco. I can see that you got all of them right. For homework, you're gonna have more words to transcript. But I'm going to talk to you about that later. Meanwhile, we're going to continue with the class. I hope you did very nice. And if you have a doubt, please let me know. Okay, now let's go with this one that is called stress. When we talk about phonetics and phonology, it is compulsory to talk about stress because stress is sometimes it also helps me to get the meaning of the words. Okay, what is stress? Well, basically, it's raising the volumes in letters or syllables. It is usually represented by the symbol. This symbol that is here, maybe you cannot look at it properly. It's like an apostrophe. It's very small, but it appears in the phonemes, written stuff. As in the word student. As you can see here, I put it in red. At the beginning, we need to have the stress. Student. We don't say like a student or a student. We say student. At the beginning, in the st, we need to remark the stress. Not in the middle, not at the end. They might be also represented in another way. For example, by underlining them within syllables. So for example, here I have pencil. And this is very common in books, right? This is very common in books. Pencil, children, important. Okay, I don't say pencil or children or important. I say important, children, pencil. So in this case, these underlined words are the famous stress. Okay, now we can say that in a lower, slower, and lower, quicker, or more softly way. This is called sentence stress. Sometimes in a sentence there are words that can have, or well, in a sentence we can have words with stress, with not stress, and then another stress. And these are called primary or main stress, and secondary stress. Okay, in the primary or main stress, this is the word which the speaker thinks, I forgot the S here, thinks is more important to the meaning of a sentence. And in the secondary stress, it is not as strong as the main one. Okay, here we have an example. I sometimes play soccer. Okay, as you can see, I stress sometimes. I sometimes play soccer. Okay, so I am going like down, up, down, up. Okay, the main stress in this sentence is sometimes. Why? Maybe because in my context, I'm talking about frequency. Okay, maybe the person asked me, how often do you play soccer? Okay, and I say, well, I sometimes play soccer. So in this case, I am emphasizing the adverb of frequency that is sometimes and the noun that is soccer, the object. But the most important, according to the question, is sometimes. That's why this is in red and this is in blue. Got it? Okay, so we're going to continue. I hope this is clear for you. Now, Sentence stress. It is possible to stress any word in a sentence if the speaker thinks it is important but can change the totally meaning or emphasis. This is called contrastive stress. For example, imagine this sentence. I want you to repeat it at home. The girl ran to see and jumping in quickly. I am stressing girl. In this case, and then I am emphasizing that it's not another person, but that specific girl. The girl ran to see and jumped in it quickly. Second sentence, I am going to emphasize see. The girl ran to the sea and jumped in quickly. So I am here, I am not emphasizing girl, I am emphasizing the sea. That means I am expressing that it's not in another place. Okay, it's not in any other place but the sea. The next sentence, I am going to emphasize quickly. The girl ran to the sea and jumped in it quickly. So I am emphasizing the manner, not in any other way. I am not saying silently. I am not saying slowly. I am saying quickly. Okay. So according to your emphasis is what the meaning or the main meaning of a sentence can have. Okay. So this is very, very important, especially to our students. I think every single day we emphasize these things. For example, if I am teaching them the adverbs of frequency, obviously I remark the adverbs. I sometimes play soccer. I hardly ever study. We always do that. Okay, don't lie to me because we always do that. Okay, or if we are teaching them the for example the present perfect, we emphasize the auxiliary and the verb. I haven't seen the movie. Okay, so and this is the same, but obviously when we are talking not about teaching but about real English life, when we emphasize is when we give importance, and according to this importance you can change totally the meaning, because you can remember that there are also sometimes sarcasm. And with sarcasm you emphasize in one word and you change the meaning, so you need to be aware on this. Now, another important thing about this stress or about phonemes and phonetics is connected speech. Okay, oh my gosh, we all have problems with this sometimes, because it's when we say words but not as they are written. For example, contractions. You know that in contractions sometimes, or well, many more, the majority of times we shorten the unstressed words and syllables. Example, done, haven't. And in this case, the schwa, as I was telling you before, is very common in English. Okay, the because we don't pronounce the letters. Example, haven't. We don't say haven't. We say haven't. With the sound schwa. Or don't with the sha. Don't. And this is a diphthong indeed. The don't. Okay, so be careful with these contractions. Now, weak forms. On a stressed form of words like can, in this case, you know that can is pronounced can, like very quickly. That's why it's difficult for our students to understand. I can't sleep. I can play piano. I can study. All right. So they are like very weak forms, like very quick words. Now, linking. Join the words with an up when a word ends with a consonant and the other starts with a vowel. Example, up above. Right? As you can see, we join here the P with the A. Up above. And this is the phonetic symbols. Up above. Up above. All right, and we join them, and in English it's very common to find this. Okay, so far here, remember, emphasizing to change the meaning, contractions, shortened words, weak forms, words that are very, very short, like can, like big, or linking when we join to a consonant and a vowel. Up above. like master. Got it? Very good. So we will continue. We're going to do some exercise about this. But before that, it is very important also to talk about intonation. Hey, be careful. It's not the same sentence stress as intonation. When intonation, I am not stressing. I am just giving the emphasizing at the moment. Let's make an example. If I say, you did it, you did it. Okay, sometimes, as you know, in English, they don't follow the rules. They don't say, did you do it? Sometimes they say, you did it. So in this case, it's the same. Intonation is what you do with the voice. And I'm not emphasizing anything. You did it. Okay, I am not emphasizing anything. I'm just having the correct intonation between the positive sentences and the negatives and interrogatives. So here we have, for example, the sentence. For example, this sentence, school's just finished. I am just saying correctly, but it can have a different meaning according to intonation. For example, a surprise. If I say, school's just finished, so it means that I am surprised about this news. Or happiness. School's just finished. You see my happiness? Or the questions, school just finished? So now you see, I am not emphasizing anything. I'm just saying a word or a sentence, but with different intonation. Okay, and here this has to do a lot about rise and up. Here are some ticks. Maybe you cannot see them clearly, but I will mark them here. Okay, so what happens if I give this kind of intonation, like down and up or down and raise? Here we have an example. I don't support any football team at the moment. I will say it one more time. I don't support any football team at the moment. So in this case, if I say it like that, maybe it's because I can change my mind in the future. So at this moment, as I am raising at the end with moment, means that I can change my mind and I can support any team. I don't support any football team at the moment. Okay, let's look at another example. It's raining in every day in the first week. You see how I went down and then up? It rained every day in the first week. So in this case, maybe I can say that I am wishing that things can improve. It rained every day in the first week. So I have the hope that everything will get better soon. All right, and this is about intonation. Okay, so far so good, guys. Please let me know if you have a question or a doubt. Okay, Gio, Francisco, Judith, Leila, Anselmo, Yadira. Tell me if you have a question, if you want me to repeat something. Or it's crystal clear. Because we're going to do practice with this, with intonation, with the stress. Okay, thank you, Yadira. Thank you very much. No questions. Okay, thank you, Yadira. Thank you for participating. It's okay, very good. We are very familiarized with this, right? In our classes, we always do this. We always do intonations. We always do stress. Yes, I think the same, Francisco. That happened to me too. I thought that I was a master, but when I saw the test, I look at myself and said, "Oh my gosh." Okay, Judith, are you an English teacher for children? Do you usually teach? Okay, so this will be very helpful for you. Uh huh. Yes, lots of intonation, lots of the stress, and not only with children, to be honest. I usually do it even with my high school students, because I want to remark about the importance of the intonation about this. Also, Paco and Leila. Okay, very good, very good. Yes, right. Okay, so nice. I hope this can be working for you. Now, here we go with this exercise, okay? That is about sentence stress and meaning. Sentence stress and intonation receptive. Put the possible meanings. Okay, so here I have a sentence. As you can see here, they have like one, two, three, four words. All of them are with three except this one. So I want you to tell me what will be the meaning if you stress one word or one syllable, for example. If you stress just and he did. Uh-huh. Here we have an example. And he did. He did it one more time as continually before. Okay. So if I stress and he did, means the context that he did it again. He has done it before and he did it again, and maybe he will continue doing it again. And he did. You see? Okay, so I want you to put, if you want to, in the chat. If you don't, you can do it in your notebook. Okay, I want you to remark what will be the meaning if you remark the syllables. In this case, and, well, I marked everything because the D is not pronounced. I say and he did. Okay, but you can remark only the syllables. For example, what happened if I have here not hair or not hair? Or in this one, he will soon, or he will soon, he will soon. Okay, how you can change the meaning according to the stress. All right, so now based this on this example, I am gonna give you 12 minutes that we have rest. 12 minutes. Okay, try to think what will be the meaning if you remark one syllable or one word. So I will put the timer on, and in case you have a question, let me know. Okay, go ahead. Remember, please let me know as soon as you finish so that I cannot wait that long. And maybe if you finish earlier, maybe I can continue. So please let me know if you finish earlier or sooner. Sooner or later, please. Okay, thank you, Judith. Thank you. Okay, let's wait for the others. Let's wait for Anselmo, Francisco, Gio, Leila. Okay. Okay, you still have like 6 minutes. So don't pressure yourselves. You have plenty of time. Okay, how are you doing? Is that difficult? Sometimes, right? We need to think of the context. Maybe we need to imagine the person saying it. Maybe imagine a teacher that is saying these words to you. Mhm. So the others, Anselmo, Gio, Francisco, let me know as soon as you finish, please. Who did this not because who did have studied this, and as she said, she usually do it when because she's a children's teacher, so she teaches to children. Maybe she's very familiarized with this. She's used to using them. How long have you been teaching to children, Judith? Oh my gosh, that's a long time. That's a long time. I teach to children, but I teach French. I teach French to them, and sometimes I cannot. Me too, huh? Me too, from first graders to sixth graders. And sometimes it's not that easy, especially to control them. We're gonna look at this at the very end of this the module 3 about grouping control. And sometimes for me it's very hard working with children, but they are so nice too. They are so sweet. Mm, so very good. Me too, Judith. I like it so much. It's very exhausting. I need to admit it. Sometimes it's very, very exhausting. But I like it too. I like it. Judith, have you ever taught English to other levels? Not only children? No? Okay. I think it's important to have like all these experiences. Would you like to teach, Judith? Would you like to teach to other levels? Maybe secondary, junior high school, maybe? Okay, that's it. Those are the perfect words. Good, good, Judith. Those are the perfect words. Why not? I always say, why not? And I never regret about making such decisions. Ah, okay, good. So tell me, Judith, what do you normally teach apart from English? Okay, I just want to show you that the time's up. Okay, time's up. Okay, not many of you wrote to me this time. Did you finish? Oh my gosh, piano. I always wanted to learn how to play the piano. Unfortunately, I didn't have the time to practice it. And there were not many teachers here in Tasco. Are you from Tasco, Judith? Where are you from? Ah, okay. Well, it's not that far. Maybe one day I can go. I'm really looking forward to learn piano. Really, really, I like it. Oh my gosh, I should have taken that advantage. Of course, have a deal. You definitely have a deal. Very nice. Okay, I'm gonna show you the answers. Okay, these are the possible answers. You can have different ones, but just make sure that you have similar ones. Okay, and if you have a question, let me know, please. Okay, as I told you, these are like similar ones. But let me know if you have other ones. For example, well, we just look at the example in the next one, and he did is what it was him who did it, not anyone else. So I am remarking the subject, he. Uh-huh. And the last one, and he did, it's a specific action. Okay. Okay, thank you, Francisco. Okay. Just compare your answers, Francisco. with the ones that I have here with the possible answers? Okay, so try just to check this, to check that they match a little bit. So in the last one, for example, and he did is a specific action. So it is remarking the action. In number two, not her. So it's a totally prohibition, like not her. Can be whoever, but not her. But it's in this case, it is remarking the prohibition. And then the next one, not her. Okay, it mustn't be that person, not anyone else. Okay, so it mustn't be her. Mustn't, could be anyone else. In this case, here it says not anyone else, but indeed it could be anyone else, but not her. Here there is a mistake here. It shouldn't be not anyone else. It should be, it could be someone else, whoever, doesn't matter, but not her specifically. Okay, the next one, number three, he will soon. He's and not other person, other people. Okay, only he, right? He will soon. He will soon. The action will take place in the future. In this case, it is talking about the future. And the last one, he will soon. The action will take place again in the future, but rapidly. That means that very quickly. So we're continuing emphasizing the future, but now we're talking about the manner because it's an adverb, Okay, the number four, me, not you. Okay, I must be the one. Okay, it's only me. It's my moment. Me, not you. In this case, we're emphasizing the prohibition. Like I don't care the other parts, but not, don't do it. And me, not you. You are not the chosen one. So I am emphasizing, not in this case, not about who did it, but that you are the one that cannot do it. Okay, so I can see, Francisco, that you have very similar. Excellent, very good. Not another way, which is the same, soon. Excellent, Francisco. You did it very good. Very, very good. Okay, so I am wondering, do you have a question about this? Leila, Anselmo, Gio. Okay, thank you very much. All right, very good. Thanks for your answers. And now your homework. I have seen that not many of you are doing the homeworks. I understand that you have some situations you need to work with your children, with your teenagers, lesson plans, and so on. Okay, so I totally understand it. However, doing extra exercise is good also. Okay, so in this case, I am just going to give you extra exercises that I want you to do as homework. Okay, but we are not going to do the exercise as in the exam, because if you don't do it, then it doesn't matter, because that means that you cannot practice it. So on Wednesday, please do not miss the class. Do not miss the class, because we're doing the sample of the test on Wednesday. Okay, these are just extra exercises for you to practice. But on Wednesday, we're going to do the real, or the kind of the format as you are going to be asked in phonology about the test. So extra exercise. I'm going to explain you very, very quickly because the class is already finished. Okay, look at transcription of these words. Tick the correct ones, and which are wrong, and and correct the ones that are wrong. Okay, so for example, here I have table, and here I have the transcription in phonemes. So if you think that this is correct, put a tick. If you think that it's incorrect, write here the phonetic symbols. Okay, and so on. We have 18 words. So good luck with this. Next extra exercise. Here you have, obviously, I will send this to WhatsApp. Meanwhile, I form the group in Edmodo. Okay, so you will have this maybe in Edmodo and in WhatsApp too, and the videos and everything. Okay, now in this you need to write the word. These are more difficult sentences. Okay, here I have the phonemes, and you need to write the word here. So pay attention at this. Try to do it obviously without with the chart, obviously, because this is going to be like your dictionary. It's going to be the chart is your tool. You can do it with your chart, but don't look at the internet or something. Just do it with your chart. And this is the last exercise. Choose the correct meaning by putting the correct word in the parentheses. Here I missed the period. Okay, I wanted him to say the sentence. Okay, so here I have the possible meanings. If you think, like, for example, number one is D, you're going to write here letter D. Got it? So you have three homeworks. This one of the words, and this one also about the phonemes. Okay, have a question about the homeworks? I will send them to you by WhatsApp, but I need to know if you have a question. No? All good, Judith? Okay? All it's okay? Very good. Excellent. Excellent. Okay, so I think I have another attendee today. Yadira, you came back. Okay, welcome back, Yadira. I am just explaining your classmates about the homework. I am going to be uploading by WhatsApp, and if I have time, I will be creating the group in Edmodo. So maybe I will ask you during the week to provide me your email. I already got them, but maybe one more time so that I can create the group in Edmodo. Okay. So very nice. Thank you very much for this lovely class. I wish you all the best in the beginning of the week. I hope you have a great week. You have an excellent week with your students, with your jobs. And well, see you on Wednesday. Remember, it's the same time from 6 to 8. From 6 to 8. Okay, bye, Francisco. See you in Edmodo. I hope to see you soon. Excellent week. Bye bye. Bye bye, everybody. Thank you for this lovely class. Peace, bro. You too. Peace, yo. Nice to see. Nice to see you one more time. You're welcome, Yadira. And well, have a nice evening. Rest.